All right, everybody, and welcome back to Horde 2. Sorry we're running a little late. As you all know, I have children and I also run everything. So,
Happens.
life balancing. As work likes to pretend they believe in it, work-life balance.
What
Yeah,
the?
I don't believe in that.
What is that? No, without further ado, we're gonna play a fun game called Which
History check.
Limb of Kyle's is gonna get ripped off?
I love this game.
So actually, without further ado, last time Justin, why don't you give us a rundown?
Oh, you want me to give you a rundown?
Oh yes, yes. Tell me exactly what happened last time.
In detail.
Well, I forget 100%, but we're working on our way to find the castle. And thanks to yours truly, who rolled, I forget if it was just two nat ones in a row,
Yeah.
to where I end up off on my own. Roscoe was the only one who actually rolled decent enough to where he found his way to the castle. Luzarious and copyright infringement had made it, at least they were together with quicksand and will-o-wisps. Luzarious followed the will-o-wisp to the ambush where he is now facing a adult black dragon by himself.
Mhm.
At least it's not the ancient one that it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Roscoe noticed that the party was missing, went back, found copyright infringement. They both came looking for Gurk here, who had been rolling like crap all night, and then hit a natural 20 on an attack and end up making it like a 2-attack kill this. Well, I know I didn't get the killing one, but I did 97% of the damage.
Yeah.
And yeah, now we're just trying to see how much lube Kyle's gonna apply to his arm first.
Do you have a new character sheet set up, Kyle?
Nope.
Kyle's very confident he'll make it out of this.
Oh, Demon Daddy.
Let's see if that's misplaced or not.
If I roll anything like last time.
Because let's say you took more hits in this one fight than I think you've taken in the last like year of sessions.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, the dragon can roll over a 25 with ease, so
this is actually like a fair fight.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
And Kyle was rolling
Shall
like
be
kinda,
legendary. Smack, bite.
well, and Luzarious was rolling like crap last week.
I was rolling like crap.
Yeah.
So hopefully, dice gods have blessed me today.
Oh, have you grabbed your weighted dice this week?
So hopefully I've please. Please.
Pretty please. I don't want to pick a new character.
Plus, that would mean that Justin's the only one left.
That's
Original.
And the campaign
true.
ends if
What do you mean,
all,
Justin's
if
the
all
only one
the
left?
original characters die.
Well, I mean, if we want to get real technical, Roscoe.
No,
wasn't
this Roscoe does not count.
He was there at the beginning, but he missed a lot of stuff.
Also, this
Oh,
Roscoe
so I'm part of the
is-
new generation, the worst generation, if you will.
All right, so
I'm Gen Alpha.
Luzarious,
Supernova.
you're up.
Right.
No, Benjamin, you're part of Gen Beta.
I don't think that
All right, let's do this.
That would be our
Let's
baby
do
is
this.
Gen Beta, from what I'm reading.
I'm Gen Sigma.
I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Oh, hey, we're starting off good.
Natural
yeah,
one.
That is a 31 to hit.
I'm
To
sorry,
start
that's
off
going to
with.
miss.
All of
No,
you
I'm
do
just
it.
kidding.
Yeah, right. Sorry, that misses Kyle. Oh fuck.
Better luck next time, buddy.
We're cooked, chat. We're cooked.
Chat, are we cooked?
That's gonna be an 18 to hit for the second strike. So that one's gonna miss.
Yes, it is. Yes.
But I mean, you already know we're gonna do a flurry of blows.
Of course.
for bonus
I'm
actioning.
actually a millennial.
And then actually for those, so for starters, my one attack that's going to hit, I am going to use a charge of my Blood Fury tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, this is going to be a lot of damage here. Hold on.
That's a lot of damage.
All right. So we got. I gotta make sure I do this right. And I'm sure. All right, so that is okay. So that's 18 plus. It's a D6 for claw. So that's 6 claw. So that's 24 there, and then I got to pull up this, which is 4d6.
Yep, 46. Plus.
So that'll be 38 damage with that first strike.
Okay.
Oh, that for a drop of blood.
And then because I hit that, I get okay, so then I get a 5, 6, okay. And then I also heal for 10 because I used my tattoo.
Okay.
And then let's see. Now for those, let's see. Do I want to? Yeah, you know, we're still going for damage here. That's a 30 to hit for
And I come.
that strike, and that one's gonna then that's a 19 to hit for that next one. So that one will probably miss.
Okay, well, good news. As you draw the dragon's blood, with the claw strike, you hear Shadow Daddy just like cackling.
Demon Daddy.
Sorry, Demon Daddy.
Yeah, get right,
Double
damn it.
D.
Demon Daddy is cackling, and you are made very forcibly aware of your mind kind of closing off from the pain you're experiencing during this fight.
Oh, good.
You've gained an ability that I have to send you once I write out actual terms to it. But
Autism.
Oh, you have to still write the terms and conditions?
yes,
Yeah. I
it's
expect regardless.
You agreed to them. You agreed to them. We can
called
do
the-
this.
It's called the Shadowed Shell of the Mind, and essentially what it's going to be is I'll come up with exact description, but to layman's terms, you get you can choose to re-roll one wisdom save per day, as Demon Daddy essentially protects your mind from something that is affecting you.
Cool.
Yeah. So
You got the
simple
benzo.
defensive ability, but still. Okay, continue.
All right. Yep. So a 19 does miss though, correct?
That's a tie.
That is a tie. Oh, okay.
So now,
So what do we do for that again?
yep, so you go ahead and try again, and
Okay.
there is a claw coming at you,
There's a long way to go.
but it misses.
Short time to get there.
And I just roll normal, or
You
Okay.
roll with advantage, actually.
I roll advantage. Okay. With modifier, that's a 30.
That'll be a miss.
Okay, that'll hit.
Yeah.
so
So now it is
basically-
good.
In the glory of this fight, like you're just swing, hit, swing, miss, and then like as you go this next hit, he essentially like swats your hand away with his like claw, and then tries to come at your whole you as you're like midair essentially with this strike, coming at you with the claw, and you deftly dodge it and then just move in for that next hit.
Awesome.
Tell
All
me
right, I gotta pull up
damage.
I gotta pull up the calculator because I'm about to I'm about to end this dragon's whole career.
But I'm not a rapper though.
All right. So
Oh, the dragon
That
is.
Okay, so that's 19,
Is the rapper
11. So
Tupac?
that's
No, it's
30
super hot fire. A mutant
6
spitter
plus 1, so plus 7.
or B-bone.
Okay,
Look at my desk. That's like 8 monster cans here.
and then
Hey,
I'm,
Derek, are you
I'm
trying not to go sleep tonight?
Sleep is for the weak.
so I'm doing a thing
Plot
here.
twist, he
I'm
boofed
looking
them all.
forward to sleep. Hopefully, I get my
Um,
first good night's sleep in like a week.
I'm gonna be using my Blood Fury tattoo for both of these strikes again.
Of course. Of course.
Of course. That was 7 damage for claws, by the way. I know you keep track of that.
Yep, I do. That's how you gained your new ability a second ago.
So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus.
How long till his claw damage is a D20?
Oh no, I'm about to run up to the gas station. Tell me when it's my turn.
11,
Just kidding.
please don't.
16, 19.
Let me find out what the there it is. Okay.
So that is for those 2 strikes, that'll be combined for a total of 65 damage.
Okay.
And then I will be healing for 28 of that.
Okay. All right. Say that last minute. I heard the healing 28. I think I missed something now.
I dealt 65 damage to him.
65. Thought I heard that right. Actually, I was just not so sure about that.
Did he say
There's no way he
65?
just said that out loud. Like what?
And that was without any crits.
That was without any crits.
Now let's just hope that he can do that again when he does crit
Yeah.
and make it 130.
With that, anything else, Luzarious?
Lay a trap card face down and end your turn.
Yeah, no, I got nothing. That's it. I mean, that's my attack. That's my bonus. I mean, the only thing I could do is move, but I mean, there's really no point in doing that.
Right.
Pot of greed.
All right. That's right. That's how it do, Yugi.
I laid pot of greed and I draw 2 cards.
I think that's
Then
how
I
the card
laid
works.
pot of greed and draw 2 more cards.
I don't think that's how the card works. It do, Yugi.
House rules.
Okay, Roscoe. Remind me, have I made anyone roll like perception to see if they can hear what's happening over here?
No.
I don't believe
No,
so.
we had just finished with the attacks with the will-o-wisp and the
That's right.
green thing in front of me. I
Shambling
forget what you
mound.
called it. That's it.
And I'm not exactly
The greatest betrayal I have ever seen, honestly, on behalf of the Will-O-Wisp. I did not see that coming at all. I thought they were going to be in my crew.
At least one,
so,
right?
Honestly, fuck Will-O-Wisps.
Yeah, they're kind of whimsical little tricksters. So, Roscoe, I need you to first roll perception with disadvantage.
Perception with disadvantage.
In fact, all of you roll perception disadvantage. Since your 3 turns are in a row.
Oh,
Yeah.
brother.
12.
How do you
All
roll a disadvantage?
Hit right or left control.
Instead of a B, you'll get a red minus.
Yep.
6.
Why is that not popping? Left control, you said?
Yes.
Left control.
Yeah, it's left
Right
control.
control would end up giving you
advantage.
super
Right side
disadvantage.
is super.
Oh, there it is.
If you have a Mac, it's command.
Ah,
Yeah, that's bad. Okay, so nobody's hearing shit. Roscoe, you kind of just hear like what sounds like the natural sound of like branches falling every once in a while and the crackle of leaves, and normal nature sounds. And the rest of you are just not even hearing that.
All I hear is ee.
So Roscoe, what are you doing?
Brandon just hears that tinnitus.
I don't even remember. Were we Were we trying to backtrack to find loser? I forget.
We
had
have
not
not even
discussed
gotten to
that.
that yet. All we
Okay.
had done was we finished killing what was near us.
Yeah.
Okay. So we as a party need to discuss. Hey, you think we should probably go try to find Luzarious?
Anyone tracking Luzarious' location right now?
Why would we need to track Luzarious?
Where's Luzarious?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's not here. So I came back, tracked down you two, but Loser's not with you.
I haven't seen anyone until you guys, so I don't know where he is.
Can I roll another perception to smell?
Do you want to know why?
Sure.
As Gandalf said, gotta follow your nose. Is that a normal perception?
Yeah. We'll give you.
Brother, that was on the you stupid.
You went to like sniff, and that thing where like a big hunk of like just the snot rolls back in your throat, hits you, and you start coughing a little like. I didn't smell anything.
I got a sinus infection.
Yeah. You gave your You went to roll perception and said you got a sinus infection. What's wrong? Allergies.
Don't worry about it.
I'd like to do persuasion on my nostrils.
No. Anyway, this is still Roscoe's turn. Roscoe, what are you doing?
I guess. What would I roll? Or would I have an idea? You know, what direction to go backtrack?
Oh, just you know what path you took, because you did not get lost or fall off the path by accident.
Right.
So you're good to go on that.
So okay. So I'm just gonna start. Hey guys, it's this way.
Okay.
Hi ho, hi ho. On the path we go.
Are you all following him?
And you know what? Just even we're not quite in turns at the moment. But just for shits, I'm going to give some copyright infringement, some bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally, a
Buddy,
useful
buddy.
musician.
Hey, you need some help.
I will follow him.
He needs some milk. Get him some milk.
Give him some milk.
Back it up, Terry. Put it in reverse.
All right. Focus. Focus, everybody.
You know we can't.
We've gotten through one person's turn so far. It has been 20 minutes.
I will follow Roscoe,
Okay.
and I'm going to ready a longbow shot for if I see Luzarious fighting anything.
Oh, this
Okay.
man is hard scoping.
Fucking camper.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. So, and finally, Luffy, what are you doing?
I'm just following Roscoe at this point.
Okay.
Hey, Benjamin.
Mm-hmm.
Bunny Paws fixed your song.
What?
Brandon's
Or
the one
it
who was singing.
Brandon. Bunny Paws fixed your song.
Good song.
It's bye ho, bye ho. Don't call my phone no mo.
I'm assuming this is
I
in the
need
chat.
somebody to sing
Yes,
that for
Twitch.
me, so that way I can put it as a ringtone.
we all know whose ringer that's gonna be.
Names won't be mentioned.
Keep things.
We don't need to name.
Keep things quiet on this stream here. Nice and quiet. All right. Okay. Yeah, you guys are just following your way down the path. I'll just tell you when you arrive at the main path. Okay, so this turn I'll go with that. So after this turn, you guys all arrive at the main path. You are not yet back at where the quicksand was, where Luzarious was, or where Luzarious was last seen. And with that, the Black Dragon's turn, and the first thing he's going to do is attempt to inflict Frightful Presence.
Rightful.
This dragon
Luzarious,
said,
make a
"Boo."
wisdom save. Are you immune to being frightened or something? Your little cackle.
He has peekaboo immunity.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Hold on.
If you're not, then a wisdom save.
Is it spooky or no?
No, because the only thing I have is I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, but this doesn't
Okay.
technically count, does it?
No, just not.
Yeah. Okay.
So you play hard to get when it comes to.
Yeah. All right. So I don't got that, but that's fine. Wisdom save.
Is this spooky or no? Let's see.
Does a 21 save?
It does.
Yes.
I think it's not spooky.
So as this
I
thing
just laugh.
yeah, it's like this thing roars in your face and like spreads its wings like it's trying to intimidate, and you just kind of like,
That's cute.
that's cute.
It's an old man with serious injuries.
And with that, first things first. Yes, this thing's gonna try to bite you. That is a nat 20.
Oh, okay. Real quick though,
Yeah.
because I'm actually remembering this time.
Uh-huh.
I have a cloak of displacement.
Which does.
They roll at disadvantage.
Fair enough. Okay. That's a 24.
Wait, hold on, wait. Was that a one-time a day
Doesn't that
thing, or was
tie?
that hold on. Was that a one-time a day thing, or was that a
It's like a once per turn thing, one time a day.
aha?
You gotta figure it out.
I'm gonna use my reactive armor because I can use that once per round.
Oh shit.
Because that'll take my AC up to a 24.
All right. So your AC for this attack is a 24. So yeah. And then, so as the bite comes down, you impose disadvantage against it, and he doesn't quite get the perfect clamp on you, and then your armor essentially holds his mouth open a little bit. And as he backs up, he does 2 claw attacks, both for 22s.
Those will both miss.
Okay.
Brother.
All right. And
This is why he's been deemed untouchable for
This is
most
what
of the
normally
campaign.
happens. Okay. Then
Because
with
Derek
that,
can't. I mean, there's been
Derek
multiple
helps.
fights where Derek has to roll a nat 20 in order to hit.
Yeah.
Because if he rolled a 19, they were still 4 away from hitting Kyle.
yeah.
He's
It's
beginning
because
to believe.
It's because I let you guys, if you want to, just keep pumping up your stats above 20.
And I have.
Yeah, Sal's only put stats in dexterity. Like, ever. He may have also taken feats that include dexterity. I don't know. I can't remember.
I haven't taken a single feat.
Okay, never mind. All right, well, with that, Luzarious, you're up.
Yes. Or you already know what I'm doing.
Are you going to punch him?
Of course. Let's see. That is.
He's first going to say lube up before he punches him.
That's a 24 to hit.
He doesn't have the right headgear for that.
That is a 28 to hit. And then we're going all in on this one. And we're flurry of blowing for my bonus action here. That's a nat 1 for my third strike though.
All right, let's get through the first 2 and then we'll talk about that.
Okay. All right. Where's my calculator? I need that bitch again. All right. So,
He just had a sciatica outbreak.
all right. So that is 11, and that is going to be 15. So that's 26, and then I got to get claws in there now. So that is 3. Okay, so that's 6 claw damage total there, and then you already know that we about to use my Blood Fury tattoo again because I can.
Of course.
That's 15 plus 11, so 26.
Has been a
Okay.
flesh wound.
So that'll be a total for those 2 strikes. It'll be a total of 58 damage.
That's a miss.
Okay.
And then I nat 1 to my 3rd strike.
So it reverses all that on you.
Thorns damage at that point.
So first, when you nat 1 on that strike, you essentially go to hit him, and as you're doing it, you basically punch into what is a tail attack, which is a 25 to hit for 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, all right, that's fair. All right.
And then, anything else?
Do I still get my 4th attack?
You do.
I love how when Derek put us into formation,
Yeah.
it looks like you were trying to do the rebel bomber.
Okay.
Not
So
even on purpose, but I love it.
That is a 25 to hit.
Why would you?
Ludicrous speed.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so 25 to hit.
Mhm.
And I'm
Baseball,
going to...
Star Wars,
Let's see.
tomato.
I think I need to pull up my calculator again because I will need that.
They both have dark helmets.
All right, so that is going to be 15 plus 6 claw damage. That's 21. And yeah, we're doing the Blood Fury again. Oh yeah, that's some real good damage there. I guess that's 20. Okay, hold on.
What you don't realize is the dragon says no.
I told you it was 6 claw damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 21 plus another one of that. All right. And
He
then
whips you with the Uno reverse.
also going to, with this one, I'm going to be doing a hand of harm with it.
Okay.
I said I was going all in. So that will be another. Another 6 on top of that. So that'll be 47 damage with that singular strike.
Okay.
Flex tape ain't gonna fix that.
6. Okay, so with that, this thing is still alive, but it is quite bloodied.
You didn't hear no bell.
You didn't hear no bell.
And is that your whole turn?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
that would be my whole turn.
All right, well, he's going to take a legendary action and hit you again with his tail. But that one does miss. So, with that, Roscoe, are you leading the crew?
I'm leading the crew.
All right.
Yo.
You guys all find yourselves back at the quicksand where Luzarious was last seen. Everyone roll perception.
Just
Regular.
Regular.
regular perception.
Regular.
Brother.
Let's see what that was. 15.
He just can't get out of the single digits, huh?
I swear, these are weighted.
You know, somebody has bardic inspiration.
That's not going to do anything. He rolled a 3.
That's it. What will he get? A 9? At best.
Oh, it gets me a higher loss.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, okay, yeah. So Gurukir and Roscoe. Gurukir, your ears like perk up to the sound of just smashing of trees, like not far off. And Roscoe, like you can hear again, like those same nature sounds, but they have gotten significantly louder. And it wouldn't feel out of place if they weren't seemingly focused in one particular direction. Like, it's not like, oh, nature's so beautiful and all around me. It's like, nature is very specifically yelling at me from right over there.
That's what I think whenever I hear cicadas.
That's fair. Thank you. Thank you for that.
That's one of the truest statements.
Yeah, like, that's perfect. Thank you for that. Oh, man. Anyway.
I hear noise over that direction.
Yeah.
We gotta cross this quicksand. I guess the horse has got to stay.
That's true. Where's
Save
Luzarious'
the horses. We can walk across them.
Right, you were riding a direwolf. Never mind.
Right. And you put him. I
ran
would have
across the
thought
quicksand.
they'd have been with him, but apparently they're with us.
No,
Well,
he
he-
didn't have them cross the quicksand. He left him on the other side of the quicksand.
He told them to follow Luffy.
Yeah, they're part of our crew.
Until
So-
they disappear.
One of us.
Until
night.
dawn.
Yeah, until dawn when they disappear into dust.
I hope the dragon eats you.
All right, so so you guys have arrived. With that, it is yet again the adult black dragon's turn again.
Disadvantage. Let's go.
Okay.
It's at this moment that it changes to an ancient.
I hope he hits second
Right.
phase now.
All right.
Suddenly it upgrades.
I was about to say no, but so it did it again. It got a nat 20, but you said disadvantage, so it got a 26.
Fuck, that still hits.
Yep. So this thing bites down on you for a total of 24 piercing damage,
Okay. All right.
and I need you to roll me a strength check or strength save.
$25.
Right, and I have to do a strength check. How did you guys tie? Do it again.
Shit. That was my one good roll for that.
I know, right?
We have a beam battle now.
Fuck. That was my one good roll for that. That's a 15.
Okay, that's a 15 against a 19. So as you're like trying to like hold this thing's mouth open from clamping down fully on you, it is holding you in its mouth, and it starts to run and take off into the sky.
Oh, you're cooked.
And now instead of doing 2 claw attacks, it's going to shake its mouth and try to bite down on you again and again. But it does fail both of those. So you are now riding and stuck inside of a dragon's mouth
Oh,
as it flies
It's
around.
stupid.
He about to have a very bad time.
And well, we'll see when the next. Well, we'll see at the next legendary action. Yeah, Luzarious, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna go ahead and start rolling.
Yeah.
All right, so that will be 29 for the first hit,
Okay.
21 for the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna use Flurry of Blows again. 27 for the third. And
So is he in his
25
mouth
for the
right now?
fourth.
Yeah, he is. He's just gonna keep punching it from inside its mouth. Apparently.
Did any of those
Grinded.
miss?
Say the last one.
25.
I don't think so. No.
So 21 does hit.
21 does hit.
Oh, we about to have so much
Derek.
fun.
He's trying to bore that hole into the dragon's brain.
Yeah, apparently. Give it a
No, I'm
give
not
it a
trying
nice
to pull
little
a Steve.
lobotomy.
All right, here we go. All right, let's do this. All right. All right, so that's 15.
Here, Kyle, you just read out the numbers. I'll punch them into the calculator.
Okay, so that's 15 and a 12.
No, Benji can do it because that's how he's running all this. Is on
I
his
would-
TI-80
I would just stop
One
punching at this point.
calculator.
11. I want to see how much I did.
That is pretty much.
And 15, 12, 11, and another 12. And then I might as well roll all 4 of these. 12, 15. And that's 15 claw damage. And because I'm doing that, I was gonna do a hand of harm anyways. So that's another 9.
Hey, Kyle, look.
And I took a little bit of damage, so I got to heal now.
Look, he's already dead.
That's 22 with my Blood Fury tattoo as well.
Okay.
Overkill.
So how much total was that?
Wait,
Don't
so
know.
add 22 more?
Add 22 more, yeah.
That's 96.
Stop it! He's
That was
already dead.
Hey, Kyle, do you want the good news? You were only 77 over.
Yeah.
You could do better. Are you gonna emote on his body
Wait,
now?
Derek, does he have to take fall damage?
That was the next fun part. But first, Kyle, you do have another new shadow feature.
No shit.
So as you burst through this thing, I'm gonna say your last hit was a kick as you burst through the top of its skull. And you notice that it's very easy to pierce through because you now have clawed feet.
Oh hell yes.
Those will give you when you crit, you get to roll an extra claw damage die. On top of doubling the damage and all that, like you also get to roll an extra claw damage die. Claiming you did like a kick on top of whatever punch did it. And then also you can now for a limited amount of time essentially like claw your way up walls. Now, I don't remember if monks can do that automatically, so that may be useless to you.
Vertical, yes, I mean I can run up vertical surfaces, so I can like get a running start, and then like if it's still tall enough, I can just claw at that point.
Pretty much, yeah. So there's
I
a
can
small
run
perk.
horizontal surfaces pretty well.
You can?
Yeah.
In real life or game?
I actually am really good at sliding down diagonal surfaces.
Same.
All right, got all that written down now.
I question if Brandon can actually run horizontal surfaces because I mean we see how he rolls.
So as this happens, I need you to
And I
roll
take
3
that
things.
personally.
I need you to roll a strength save because you have to get out of its mouth, and you're gonna have a total of 5 chances, but you have to pass 3 saves in those 5 chances.
Okay.
Bunny
all
Paws
right.
wants you to do a barrel roll with the dragon.
Good
Go
luck with
barrel
that.
roll.
All right, so that is 23 with the first one. Well,
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry,
you
no,
do-
that's 21 with the first one. I'm sorry.
You are able to open its mouth.
Hell yeah.
Now
All
I
right,
need
cool.
you to do an athletics check.
Oh, okay. Shit. 11.
You know. So
My leg.
So you're like holding this thing's mouth like open, like Dragonheart style, just like shit, because just the weight of it, and you're trying to like jump out, and as you get ready to like do the jump, you just sort of like lose your footing, and now you're just like you're back to holding the head up still.
Okay.
So as this thing is careening towards the ground, so do another athletics check.
All right. Can I see like can I accurately gauge roughly how high above the ground I am?
I wouldn't say accurately based on just how fast it's coming, but like you've got this thing like flew full speed as fast as it could like up. It's got about roughly. Actually, I'll give you an exact number. Its fly is 100
It's
feet.
at least 6 feet.
So
So
you're
at least 100 feet.
at least 100 feet.
Okay.
You,
All right,
you've
cool.
you've and when you killed it, it was going up, so it's probably a little close to like 120. As
Okay.
it started to arc, and then as it's dead, it's just gonna start to fall. So let's say
All
that
right.
just started to fall. So you're 120 feet up.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So another athletics check.
Yep.
Looks like you're gonna have to postpone that dance.
That one's a 10.
Still not getting that jump. You gotta get that lift off to get out of the mouth with the wind and everything like pushing you backwards into it.
Look, it's burst, dude.
All right.
Gotta be explosive with that movement, dude.
All right. Since I said
Like,
120, I'm basically gonna go one. You get one chance per 20 feet. So yeah. So arc, you opened the mouth. We're at 100. You failed. 80. You failed. We're at 60 now. So try again.
It's getting worse. 9.
Cat, are we?
You are
Is
still in
Luzaros
this
cooked?
thing's mouth.
All right.
And it
all
is
right.
falling faster. Like, all right, so now you're 40 feet above the ground.
I think we literally see
Go again. Yeah, you can now
real
physically
life
see.
aspects of him not stretching first.
Yes, that's exactly
A
right.
dirty 20.
Okay, so you finally
That's a miss.
you find purchase on one of the teeth, like on the side of one of the teeth, and you're like, oh, thank God, and just burst out of this thing. And now the last step, and this is what will make it so you either take, well, with you, I think, fall damage. You would take. No,
I
at
have
40
I have a thing that's called slow fall where I
That's
can
what I
use
thought.
my reaction to reduce damage taken. So
okay, that's what I
No.
thought. So it's really more about reducing damage. You don't have anything that just mitigates fall damage.
correct.
So the last thing is you're going to do. So if you're going to hit the ground hard, or if you're going to if you can somehow manipulate yourself to land, I won't say softly. I will say
As gracefully as possible.
yeah,
Like hit the Pentagon type.
will you yeah, will you? Oh God.
Collision.
No.
God. Anyway, I need you to do an acrobatics check.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Falling with style.
24.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of try to manipulate your clothes and your just body into almost like a gliding sort of motion.
I grab my cloak to try it.
Yeah, you're basically you're not quite fly. You're not quite gliding, but you're trying to use the cloak of displacement, which is the worst cloak for this. It's literally meant to avoid
Why?
contact with things, including air. But you're just like, we got this.
I'm
No.
beginning to believe.
So as you start to coast a little down, you're gonna hit the ground and take whatever this is plus your slow fall effect. So 42 damage.
Chat, is he cooked?
My slow fall will negate that completely.
Oh, cool. Yeah, if you had more time to slow your fall, I might have even given you a chance to catch a tree or something. But since you were literally at the last piece of it, I'm like, yeah, you're hitting the ground. It's just a matter of how.
Batman would have done damage to the ground.
It's gonna be like one of those things where I hit the ground hard and I'm rolling forward and everything, hitting all manner of trees and shit and whatnot. But I still stand up at the end oh hey, what's up, guys?
So yeah, so they witness all of this. The dragon actually lands pretty far in front of them, but you, because you were trying to glide, actually went a little bit past them, and you're just behind them now.
I was
Oh,
gonna
hey.
say, could you have him just fall in the quicksand?
No,
That's a lot
no.
of meat to lose.
No,
And
but
Just
yes.
I know you're the DM. You do it. Isn't it a D6 for fall damage?
Listen, if I'm trying, let me try to kill Kyle as much as I want, okay? I am the dungeon
I second
master
that.
here, and my attempts to kill Kyle are my choices. All right.
He has spoken.
So, we're at the big moment here, guys. You know the path. Roscoe's literally made physical, eyesight contact with the castle.
Guys, I swear I've seen the castle.
Roll survival with advantage. All of you.
Survival.
I wanted to loot the dragon.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that in a moment.
Okay.
Jeez, Brandon.
Oh my
still,
Dude,
I
it
didn't
was
do
not
Oh
much
my
better.
god!
21.
I gave you advantage.
Justin, you too. Oh my gosh. Okay,
That means
hold
it
on.
could have been worse.
All right, survival with advantage. All right, we got this, guys. We got this. All right, we got this.
It does mean it could have been worse. I'm looking at you guys' other rolls. Thank God I didn't make you roll regular.
That is going to be an 18 for me.
Okay, so
Kurt
between the
Cobain,
balancing
baby.
of Roscoe, who did know where to go, and Luzarious, you kind of like half going with them and half trying to like guide them to the dragon so you can
Well,
loot
he
it.
could see it when he was up in the air.
Oh, I
looking
know.
at the
When I
dragon's
say
mouth
guide,
open.
I mean like following the path, but also like watching the side of the path. Like where did it land exactly? Like when it hit the ground, it's still in the trees. You can't physically see it from where you're at. But you're like, I'm gonna find that fucker. You do come across the smashed area of some trees that lead to a small crater where an adult black dragon is laying there dead. You obviously, well, actually, okay. So everybody roll
History?
Everybody roll investigation first. And the fastest of you is gonna get to try to loot it first.
Is that a double digit?
Holy
got
shit!
I got
Wow. That's his first double digit
And
of
that's
the
on a
night.
neg 1.
Wow, I beat Justin.
Nat 20.
Wow.
I got
What
25.
did you roll, Kyle? 25. Wow.
Okay, so Roscoe actually gets to go first because he got a nat 20. So, but then it is Kyle, and then it's Screwy. So, Roscoe, you get 2 attempts. Roll me a nature check.
1 or 2.
Oh, the first one. Yeah, just roll 2 separate ones. Yeah.
Okay. 22. And, oh, that's not great. 8.
Okay, so, 22 and 8.
You're able to tell it was a dragon.
So you tell
That
me,
was it.
what are you going for? Are you digging in, or are you trying to like pull something off the outside of this thing?
Probably trying to pull stuff from the outside because I've heard dragon scales are good armor and that kind of shit.
You're
Good
able
answer.
to get an adult black dragon scale.
1.
1. They're huge. So
Yeah.
they're literally 40 pounds apiece.
Shit.
Yeah. When I say they're huge, like they're
The
huge.
scales
That's your,
have tipped
that's
in
your
our
entire
favor.
weight right there, dude.
It really might be his entire weight. So it's worth roughly, depending on who you're selling it to, 3,300 gold pieces.
Nice.
As I said, it's 40 pounds, and you have. I'm gonna need you to roll me. I don't know, what the hell would you? Here's a question.
History.
3.5 had appraisal. What would you guys say would be the 5e equivalent of appraisal? I've never had to actually think about this.
What do you mean exactly?
Appraisal was the way to judge how much something was worth. So, like, if you were going to get screwed by a merchant trying to overcharge you, that's how you would tell if you weren't going to get screwed. And vice versa,
Well, if you
if you're
roll a
trying to screw
history, then
someone
you can
else.
look at like the
I
precedent.
feel
for
like
if you
that
can-
would be either insight or perception.
Adam
like-
says insight.
I thought so
Yeah.
too. I just wanted
I'd say
some
history,
other
but-
opinions. Okay. Roscoe, do me an insight check real quick.
All right.
I had
Some
him.
chocolate.
17.
All right. So with a 17, you do kind of have like, I won't say a memory, but like you have the knowledge to realize like this could be used to either make like yourself or someone else some dragon scale mail or maybe a shield. With its size and also just its sheer weight. And on top of that, you also get some raw dragon meat.
Okay.
Hey, see, we did have some raw dogging.
Yeah, a little bit of raw dogging.
Some raw meat.
It's worth 100 gold pieces. It's 20 pounds of meat.
It's a good appetizer.
Dang, you've tripled his weight.
And
Seriously.
I'm gonna need you to roll insight again.
Hold on. You said 20 pounds of meat.
20 pounds of meat, 100 gold pieces for the whole 20 pounds.
100.
I'll take it for free.
Okay, and you said another insight.
Yeah, another insight.
All right. I just had to punch it in while I had it up. It won't let me roll at the same time.
I
10.
gotcha. Okay, so with that bit of insight, you're able to kind of checking out the meat, especially with your sort of natural background. You realize like you could make some pretty good jerky out of this. Like you could make roughly, well, let's see.
Finally, we're talking about what matters.
20 pounds of meat. That's a lot of jerky.
It's 20 pounds of meat, and you could make 4d6 days rations worth of dragon jerky per pound.
Is that just for him or me?
That's for whoever he's willing to give it to. Also, per ration that you make, the rations are worth 2 gold pieces a day. So, if you decide to sit down and cook for a bit, unless you guys find some spare time, that might be something to think about.
Well, we might actually need to.
Honestly, that might be the best option. You know, in my opinion. You know,
Like right
cooking.
now, just stop to cook some meat.
Yeah, but like that's.
So, next up is Luzarious. Luzarious, go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
That's a nat 20.
He can.
Jesus. You are fully able, through a lot of careful precision with your claw-like hands and feet,
I'll be right back.
to completely remove the 2 wings.
Those things are massive.
Yes. They are 70 pounds.
Holy shit.
And they're each worth 6,500 gold pieces. Roll me an insight check.
Oh god. Well, that one's not great. 13.
You could see this like material being used for a cloak, but nothing specific or like of like great use comes to mind.
This is 6,500 for the cost. Oh
Yep.
shit.
All right, next up is Justin. I'm gonna need you to roll a nature check.
You said these things are like 70 pounds a piece?
Yeah, 70 pounds apiece.
All right,
19.
19. So you are able to pull off one of its horns. It's 25 pounds and 1,300 gold pieces. No insight check for you.
Dang. So 25 pounds.
Oh, wait, my bad.
13.
I actually get to give you a choice. Well, I won't tell you the value until you choose. You're able to either... Well, okay. You tell me. Would you go for the head, the mouth, or would you start digging in?
I know what I do.
Giggity.
Probably go for the head.
Okay. Yeah, you're going for the horn then. All right. So we're sticking with our original answer. One
You should
adult
have gone
black dragon
for the
horn.
head.
And you said 25 pounds.
1,300 gold pieces. Excuse me. And then finally, Brennan.
I'm digging in.
All right. First, I need you to roll a nature check. Then I'll offer you whether or not you're digging in. All right. Let's see if you can get a double digit on this one.
Oh, there it is.
Nat 1.
No, but who has some vials to offer him, or does he have some vials?
Let me check.
I have vials, but I never said I was offering.
I know. I'm just asking.
Just shut up, loser. You should have died.
Jeez, it's got so dark.
Oh, I found meat. Vials.
Vials. Focus.
Sorry.
We must.
Meat. Yeah.
The
Yeah, I'm
ADHD
getting
is
in
strong in this one.
getting in character here. So I see meat and
I get it.
sidetracked.
Yeah.
Thanks. I figured someone would. So, no vials.
No vials. Is anyone offering him vials?
Do I even have any?
I don't have any. And as far as I
I'll
remember,
this.
nobody knows that Kyle has
I was
any.
about to say.
Steal my XP. Don't offer vials.
In
What
character,
next?
you don't know that he didn't offer you vials.
Nobody knows that I have them.
So, so you actually just end up with more raw dragon meat. Same thing as.
I mean, that's a valid, or that's a good trade-off.
Yep, and roll me an insight check.
Wait, how much dragon meat?
That's 20 pounds. And you guys have a chef, I just realized.
Yeah.
And yeah, you basically, after checking out the meat and talking to your chef, you guys come to the realization, like, oh yeah, we could make some real good, like, jerky out of this. So
is that a... Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good. It's not a real item. It's just one of those, like...
Custom item?
Yep, custom item.
The dragon meat?
Yep.
All right.
Raw dragon meat. Dragging this meat along your face.
Giggity.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
All right.
And 20 pounds, you said?
Yep.
All right, cool.
All right, so you guys are able to find the dragon, and then once you're done with all this, you do finally find your way to the castle.
Could I possibly try try to get a scale?
Wait, did I not see anything with that insight check or whatever that?
Oh, you did. You learned the same information that Roscoe did, like the 4d6. Basically with each pound you can make 4d6 rations of dragon meat. So you can make like several weeks worth of food with that.
This is lembas meat.
These peasants and having to eat food. Psh.
All right.
Me and Loser are literally opposites.
You're both monks, and you're both just like on two different
he
sides
despises food. I live for food.
So,
before we say we're at the castle, could I see if I can try to get a scale?
Yeah, no, you can try. Go ahead and roll
history.
First roll me perception, because like the way that the harvesting table kind of works, it's like it doesn't really offer retries. So I will
13.
All right, you definitely did notice Roscoe just like ripping one off. So after you see that, you're like, oh, well, I want one of those. Roll me a nature check.
13.
You unfortunately damaged the scale, and it is essentially worthless.
Oh, dang it.
Do you want to try again?
Sure.
Roll with disadvantage.
Oh, no. You're asking for a nat one.
He's going physical.
There it is.
There it is.
No, it's a 10 instead of a 21.
Ah, dang. Yep, same thing. So you go to rip this one off, and it kind of gets stuck, and as you get pissed, and you're just like, you end up kind of breaking it over one of the other scales. You're like, damn it, I just need one. Do you want to try one last time?
Yeah, I'll try one last time.
Super disadvantage.
Grab it now.
Super
10, and 19.
Guys, keep the troglodyte away from the dragon.
Yeah, it ended with the same thing. Yeah, you were really trying. You're like, all right, this one's the one. And instead, you were a little frustrated and ended up just breaking it.
Can you know what? Just cause I'm gonna channel my inner moon here for a moment.
Oh god.
Can I just walk up to the dragon and just pop one scale off
Roll a nature
while
check.
while staring at him the entire time?
Roll perception first,
Oh damn it. Okay.
because I need you to notice what's going on around you, basically.
19.
Yeah, so you are able to notice him, like, you do notice him, like, break 3, and you're like, oh, man. And then just being a dick, you walk up, do a nature check.
Excuse me.
18.
Unfortunately, you also, you seem like you're gonna, it's close, but you seem like you're gonna get it. Like, you're wiggling it, and it's coming loose. And then finally you're like, and you take that moment, you look at him, and as you go to pull it, you hear the cracking as the scale kind of just breaks in half, and it's like,
Damn it.
Can I give it a try?
It's not that
my
easy, is it?
I love like the one guy tried one time, and he's like, this is great. This just accidentally got a scale. The rest of you are like, I really want a scale. Just
I
keep
didn't actually
breaking it.
want one. I just wanted to prove it could be done.
Okay. All right.
What is it? Insight?
So it's going to be a perception first.
All right. Brother.
Yeah, so you are too focused on thinking about like how delicious this dragon jerky is going to be. So you're just like sitting like smelling it, like this is going to cook really nicely. Yeah. You're talking to your chef, like, what kind of seasonings you brought with you? And you do not notice what's happening with the 3 people essentially, well, 1 person having a dragon scale and the 2 competing over getting one not broken one off of the dragon.
Can I persuade one of my lizards to go grab a scale?
No, you cannot persuade a random lizard to grab a scale.
How about now?
No. All right, with that, I'm going to have you guys, I got to copy and paste you over, finally, to a new map again. And this time it's an actual... I know, guys.
Yay.
It's been so long.
I've grown fond of this little star dungeon.
This
So,
is just one of my, like, 5 travel maps.
So, real quick, as the rest of the party kind of like starts to walk off and everything, I kind of would like to like take
Rage.
I don't remember one in my hand, which we'll say right. But I want to take my right hand. I want to put it like on the dragon's head,
Okay.
and I basically just I don't know if it'll actually do anything. I'm just trying at this point. But I'm going to ask, or I guess tell, I guess it would rather be, I'm going to tell Demon Daddy, I'm just like, if you would like, this is your opportunity to feast on something.
He's gonna kill us all.
Oh, and he's just, he's like, no. That's not how this works.
No.
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 I'll let the horses. Never mind.
I'm just gonna be like, all right, cool, all right,
No.
whatever.
I'm fixing
And then
all the tokens.
I'll trot back up to the rest of the party then.
Okay. So,
Luzarious, do you want to take a Benadryl and some popsicles? Go back up to the surface?
whoever can drink the most Tylenol PMs wins.
I'm the winner in all cases.
Oh, man. All right, so I just realized something very unfortunate.
I realized something too.
This map
You've been
does not.
giving me weighted dice. Is that what you noticed?
Allow your dynamic lighting.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
knew it.
Son of a.
Y'all are cooked now that I got real dice.
I got dark vision, so it doesn't matter. I got dark vision.
That doesn't mean you can see around corners. That does not mean you can see around corners.
No, that's
I
just
memorized
widened
all
pupils,
22 enemies you have on the map.
God damn it.
All I see are possible crew members.
I mean, that's a
That's
possibility, but all right.
Brandon wants to make his
Let's do that.
make our party a party of like 4,000.
No, you
Honestly,
understand.
I'm
has to move
suspecting
around.
the climax of this campaign is me against Kyle
All right, let me make
as
sure.
he kills all of my friends.
Okay, there we go. All right. I'm
Speaking of,
Hey, Derek,
yeah.
you might just want to change
Holy
screens for a minute.
Yep, saw that. Saw that. Almost gave away my freaking credit card information.
And address.
And I'm okay with that one.
Can you post that one more time?
Nah, I'm not gonna get that easy.
You're welcome for that.
Thank you so much.
I saw what you were looking at, and I didn't realize until you hit the next screen. Like, oh, you're getting ready to do that.
Like right here, I forgot it's the same screen. I'm like, oh yeah, this is fine. No, it's not. It is absolutely not. All right. Anyway, back to the game now.
snap back to reality.
No, there goes damage.
Oh, there goes visibility.
I have dark vision.
It doesn't matter around corners.
I have Derek's credit card information.
You have the last 4 digits of an old card at best. Why won't this get off my screen? I
Because
need it
it's
to go away.
explaining what everything is.
I don't want it.
Well, you got to turn off the blue light, then it'll go away. At least you won't be able to see it then.
I don't think that's how that works. Okay, real issue. Why? I need the dynamic lighting to work actually here. I don't want you guys to fucking see everything.
Too late.
Well, that's too damn bad.
Going back, I'm putting you guys back to Carnath for a bit.
Damn it. Hate this warehouse.
All right.
I'm gonna use the
We only
opportunity.
spent how many weeks here?
So yes.
Welcome home, Cook.
So you guys, okay. So you arrive at the landing. As you show up, you can see that there are several points where you would it's basically where you would have arrived if you'd taken the canoes. Like there are several little spots where, like over here on the left, where canoes would have landed. I know you can't see it, but that's not the important detail.
He's telling us stuff about this other map when we're at.
Oh, I know. But again, I can't let you on there until I can hide all the important stuff.
Right.
There we go. Okay. Now, refresh. And this time I will have in dynamic lighting work.
Are you sure?
Bold to be
No.
Sure back yet?
I'm not, but I'm hopeful. Oh, thank God.
It's okay. I have dark vision.
Same. I've got
All right.
120
New
feet
house
of dark
rule.
vision.
Every time someone tells me they have dark vision, one of their eyes gets poked out.
Oh, so he's just trying to get Luzarious down to normal.
Yeah. How is
No
he
matter
still
what, I have
making
my
every
history
strike?
check.
He's completely blind,
Magic.
and he doesn't have blind sight.
But he
There
has
we go.
observation hockey.
Okay, so you guys can now only see what I want you to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. I can see it. Now I'm moving you over to the right map.
How
There you
sure
go.
are you?
That
I see.
sure.
You're that sure, huh?
I still see the entirety of the map.
What the fuck?
Same.
All right, let me get this straight. I'm clicking on Luzarious.
He turned it on for him, not for us.
How the fuck does that work?
I don't know. Because
That's
I'm
not how it's
looking at the
supposed to work.
stream. I see it up on the stream.
Oh, that's different. Wait, hold on. Hold the fucking phone.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
This has worked so many times. Why is it now doing it this way?
You have to put it on the right layer.
No, we're on the right layer. This is how it
Oh,
always
okay.
was.
You know, hey, okay. All right. Refresh y'all's browsers, and
Oh,
then it'll
shit,
actually work.
Everybody?
Yes, all of you refresh your browsers.
No.
Okay, I'm booting you all from the game.
Oh, come on, Adam.
I'm hacking.
Oh, so I see. I figured it out before I saw what Adam said.
What did he say?
I was
have to find
thinking
out
we
too.
were gonna have to refresh, but I was like, I don't feel like hitting refresh.
I just did it just because I was just like, well, let me see if a refresh works.
Yeah, 'cause
Black.
to make this, obviously you guys already saw the map, so I understand you can see the critters, but could see the critters. But for the sake of gameplay, I'm gonna try to get you guys to,
Honestly,
I
I know.
swear I forgot
Honestly,
what
I
I
only
saw.
know one room that actually had it because I never zoomed in close enough.
Okay, good.
Yeah, what he said.
So, as you guys have landed, you see a half dozen dugout canoes are pulled up onto the land. 3 to 5 paddles lie on the bottom of each, and 5 of them are in okay condition. The 6th one looks rough, like it's been there for a while, in a very not well taken care of state.
Ben, refresh your browser.
Which one in particular? Just roll 20?
Roll 20.
Yes.
Where would you each like to go? You can go together or you can separate.
I'd like to stay together.
Well, as we know,
How's
that's
everyone doing? Do we want to take a rest?
Together strong.
And with that, Luzarious just fucking bolts it.
he's in the
Hey,
castle
Mo.
already. Like,
Plot twist.
As he runs, Gurkur casts haste.
and as he breaks the sound barrier, the castle just sort of falls over.
All right, guys, we did it. Let's go home.
What is this? The walls of Jericho?
The freaking biblical references, like, just
Uh,
all right.
But how's everyone doing? Does anyone need to take a rest?
Honestly, I'm kind of hungry.
All right. So to clarify, if you guys are going to take a long rest, where are you doing it?
Can we not do it right here?
You can do it right in front of the castle.
That sounded suspicious.
That does sound very...
Totally
Well,
can.
Yeah, you can do it right there. Yeah.
well,
Nothing
we do
bad will
have
happen.
somebody who doesn't really
yes, as a matter of
leave.
fact, you can do that.
Right there. Go ahead and just stay right there.
As now,
Well, you said it's cool,
Dragon's
so it
boosted.
sounds safe to me.
I mean, I'm not doing terrible. I'm not full, but I'm not that bad. What do you guys think?
I mean, oh, when did it change to long rest? I thought it was short rest. Oh, I mean, I'm more just feel worn down from spells and that, but
Right. That's a little more what I'm concerned about is spells, not necessarily health.
yeah, I mean, I still have 8 left.
Hang on, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at my features, and it says unarmored defense. So I'm not wearing any armor. Do I need to actively change my AC? to
Not automatically
because it
changes.
says AC equals 10 plus Dex plus Wisdom.
It
For
automatically.
when you put armor on, it'll automatically
Well,
do
it's
that.
not adding up to that.
Because your character is it's unarmored defense. Like
So
like
it
a
should be
monk gets
14.
armored defense. So you. Oh wait, no.
What's your AC?
12 right now, but it should be 14 according to this. Because my Wisdom is 0 and then Dex is plus 4.
Is your dex save +4 or your dex modifier +4?
Your dex modifier.
Never
so
mind.
yeah,
Never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, it's plus 2. Sorry.
So that was just Brandon not knowing the rules.
Yeah, I'm just retarded.
Guys, can you not get me canceled?
Sorry, I'm slow. Mentally.
Very.
Anyway.
It's okay. He is a Marine.
All right, fair enough. Oh,
He's
that's rough
thinking
now.
of crayons.
He just needs more crayons.
I'm fiending, dog. I'm out.
What's your favorite flavor?
Red with the wrapper
Ah, good.
for the fiber.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Kyle prefers the blue.
I do prefer the blue.
I like boo.
All right. So with that, where you guys want to? Do you want to take a long rest, or are you going to start exploring?
I was asking the whole party as a whole to get everyone's response.
Right.
Let me see what I can see. I just see pillars of darkness.
That's what you should see.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Doing this right in front of the castle might not be the best idea.
Let's get closer.
I never even specified long rest. I just said a rest.
Oh, that's fair.
Could be
Yeah.
a short rest.
Yep.
Well, that doesn't help my spells. That's what I'm more concerned about.
Hmm.
So
So does that mean a concept
Brandon,
for Justin's
Kyle, how
ball?
do you guys feel about a rest or anything? Because you guys aren't saying anything.
That's because I'm fine.
Are you? I did like
Then
70 to
sleep.
80 damage against you in total.
Well, yeah, but with my Blood Fury tattoo, I get to
Oh
heal
my
with
God,
each
I
of those
forgot.
strikes.
So you're like almost at full health, aren't you?
I'm 2 away, but
Oh my
yeah.
God. All right. I'm gonna have to ambush you with several dragons.
We have a literal Sung Jin Woo
All
over
right,
here.
fine. Do you guys want me to force the hand here?
We'll explore.
I was gonna force the hand to make you long rest, but all right, you go ahead and explore. All right,
Oh, no nap time? Okay.
no nap time for you.
Well, when you and Kyle wouldn't answer, and then when Kyle finally did,
He said he's good. All right, so
Let's go to this pillar of darkness.
okay.
I'm kosher. I'm good.
were
So-
you pinging or something, Brandon?
I'm Dill,
I
Alright.
was gonna say over here.
but I like this pillar.
All right. So just so I'm aware, so everyone's picking somewhere to go. Who's going where? It sounds like Justin's going to this little building over here.
Oh. I was gonna suggest we go over here.
Me and Daphne will go over here.
Is Daphne one of the lizards?
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, if I dress them up nice enough.
I'm gonna have a lot more questions if you start dressing them up.
I don't remember. Did you provide like a description of what the castle looks like?
No. I described the area you just walked into, which is called the landing.
But the castle's in front of us.
The castle is in front of us. All right, fair enough. Fine, Kyle. I guess I'll be your DM.
I'm just saying, like,
No, I know.
it's
You're right.
right
You're
there.
right. I should have
We should be able to at
absolutely
least-
done that.
Tell what like what's the castle? What's
You walk up to a castle that was built in the middle of a swamp, on areas of dry land that were between the different river runs and wetlands.
Did Shrek build it?
No, but he did live here once.
I knew it, dude.
A once very well dug out moat has since been flooded and overflown repeatedly, and is essentially just a random unfinished, several sections of river that occasionally flood and reconnect and disconnect. Tangled brush and trees grow within every 10 to 20 feet of the walls, and some of the walls are beginning to crumble. You can see evidence of, let's say, murkier folk living here. Reed huts have been built all over the place in the open lands around the castle. And some longhouses have been built here and there amongst the trees. The castle itself has a lot of windows, but you see almost no activity in any of them from where you're standing.
That's an
This
empty
thing looks
castle. What are
beat
we
to
even
crap.
doing here?
Not a fan of the murkier folk.
This place seems beat to crap.
Agreed.
Yeah, rather well run.
Hey, copyright.
Yeah.
Huff and puff and blow it down.
I haven't gotten those powers yet. I've been granted that by the DM.
Yeah, we're just not there yet.
I'm waiting for my fruit.
Hey, Luzarious.
You want me to run it Mach fuck through one of the walls?
No, you got to go around it, dude.
Just go punch
7
it
times.
once.
They're already crumbling. There's at least four laps around them someone did. The Grapes of Wrath will definitely not see what hit them.
Oh, jeez. I thought it was the peas that. Whatever. Bringing veggie.
Okay.
Are you going to argue VeggieTales?
For the pastor's kid? No.
A horse moved.
The person
Yes,
who-
I moved.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
As you approach, you get a sight of a couple of the longhouses up ahead.
The longhouses.
As well as visual of some of the longhouses through the trees over here. And you can see into this little walled area here what looks like cages.
Are you about to run into
Like
Foxy?
animal cages. Like that's part of the farm that helps support the castle.
Only Gurk here could see it.
Yep. Now Luzarious is moving.
No, that was me.
I was gonna say, I didn't. Well, you can move my token. What?
Because Derek gave me control
yeah.
of you when you were missing before.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Is
That's
this what
wild.
a
Yeah,
rod feels
Multiple
like?
times. I hovered over him like, hey, I can still move him. So like, I'll just start pranking Kyle and moving him.
We're just gonna fix that real quick.
Oh, come on.
There we go. Save.
Oh. I was just in the middle of moving him.
Sorry, that would also give you his visuals, and I just can't have that.
I'm pretty sure I see more than him.
I think he has like 120 feet of dark vision.
Yeah,
That might be true.
I do have 120 feet.
Of what?
Dark vision.
An arrow takes out Gurkir's.
He used to be an adventurer like us.
where the fuck did that just come from?
Must have been one of those nat ones.
It's just been waiting the whole time. No. Okay. So, as you move forward alone, you get a better look at the small village that's been built to the north of you, and the area with the cages and the longhouses both in front and to your right, or to the south. You also see a small entrance over here to one part of the castle. You can see where the castle gate was past the longhouses, but not the gate, the drawbridge, but it seems to have either crumbled or been removed.
Would that be here?
No, that would be here.
Oh no, the path. It's
I didn't
gone.
Thing.
You didn't see my ping?
No,
And
let
you
me
probably
look up.
zoomed in too much.
Ping,
Yeah.
ping, ping,
Okay,
ping, ping.
it was like just
Well, your
off.
ping is no match for my pong.
I was
So
playing ping pong and ding dang.
I see the cages to the south, and I'm going to head that way to investigate them. So I'll stop
right.
at the entrance.
All right, I want to know where every single person's going before I proceed with any descriptions.
Yeah, let's follow Goku.
Okay, we got one for follow Goku. What's
Just hanging
Luzarious?
around.
What's Luzarious doing?
Luzarious is staying where he's at because he's gonna ask Demon Daddy if he knows anything about this castle.
Okay. All right, so as the entire crew of lizards and other folk begin to follow Gurukir into this very tight space, Luzarious, you begin to have a very hushed conversation with what looks like yourself. And as you're asking him information about the castle, he doesn't really seem to have any information. And he starts asking you very probing questions.
Oh no.
But the main one is like, what are we even doing here?
What do you mean here? You mean at this castle?
Who
Yes.
are you?
Can I
Oh.
hear this conversation?
No.
You know, honestly, it's a great question. I don't know what we're doing here at this castle. I don't remember either.
So, if you remember right, the intel you did receive was that this was the next stop for the loot.
I remember that much. Yeah, we were
Yeah.
following the loot, but as far as the loot for the cult. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, because they had the stuff from all of their different raids, and they took it down the tunnels, which we then followed
tunnel?
to here.
Gurukir,
To the
Roscoe,
swamp.
I'm gonna need you guys to. Well, actually, Gurukir, because Roscoe was dead when you guys found out this information. Gurukir, roll me history.
Finally!
Derek, my
Yes.
perception check
Mistakes
definitely said I
were
didn't
made.
catch that conversation too.
I mean, half the
Good things
conversation
come
was
to those
inside
who
of his
wait.
head, so I'm gonna go with you heard Luzarious' half.
Mm.
Which, if he did explain it to himself, I'll give you that.
Well, but I rolled a nat 1, so I definitely didn't catch any of it
Oh wait,
between all the noise of everyone else moving behind me.
That's fair. That's totally fair. Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna roll with that. And the history check says you don't remember why you guys are here.
Who are you people?
Like you remember, like you were like the cult was involved with something. But other than that, I've kind of just been walking in a direction.
I'm tired. I think I'll go home now.
And that's how Gurukir quit adventuring. He forgot what he was doing and left. No, okay, so as you're having that conversation with Demon Daddy, you do kind of piece together what what you're doing here, but other than like that information, you don't know exactly why they're stopping at this castle.
But that's what we're investigating.
But
We're
that's
trying
what
to
you're
figure
here to
out why.
investigate, is to find out like
Yes.
why are they here and not why are they not still moving? Why have we stopped at a big checkpoint of sorts? Like what's going on? Gurukir,
Wall.
Because we need a hard save instead of a quick save. Duh.
That's right. That's right.
F5.
You guys, however, especially Gurkir and Roscoe, because the giant crew of lizards and other things can't really fit through the door of this thing quite yet. You guys walk up to what turns out to be a bunch of animal pens. But
Yeah.
not what
Apple
Roscoe
pen.
thought.
Oh.
A 5-foot high wall of a stockaded area made from sturdy logs holds. Hang on, I'm gonna roll it.
Dinosaurs.
A blue-nosed reindeer.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Actually, it holds 4 caged giant lizards.
Friends!
Oh, Gurkir is going to look in front of him, see these giant lizards,
This
He's gonna
thing's
cast
amazing.
fireball.
turn over his shoulder,
The same kind, right?
Same kind, same exact kind.
Turn back.
Wow.
Turn back over his shoulder.
Oh, actually.
And just go, there's nothing here. It's just empty. There's nothing here.
All right, I'm gonna need Luffy, because your whole crew is not gonna fit through that door right away. I'm gonna need Luffy to do a perception check with disadvantage.
I hate you.
Can I fluff my wings out to help block the view?
If you really want to.
I feel like it should be at like super disadvantage.
9.
9. Okay. Yeah, so you do not initially notice anything in there. I'm gonna need you to roll me a normal perception check real quick, as these things reactions.
I hate myself.
Oh.
You didn't see shit.
Yep. So
Today is
Mine's
just
a
not
9.
Luffy's day.
so there's the only one chance left. Oh my god, it happened. As these things are very ill-tempered, you see one of them break its restraints as it sees you.
Friend.
Roll initiative. Not you.
Me?
Sorry, Gurukir and Roscoe see it break its restraints and begin to run towards them.
So just Benji and Justin roll.
For now, yeah.
Okay.
What's this?
Well, not
Man,
great.
I really
You
need to
did
hit
the
him with the
pony,
top no
Benjamin.
jutsu, dude.
Huh?
You clicked on your pony.
You clicked on your horse too.
You
Well, he's a
both did.
pink pony girl.
Click the wrong
Oh.
one. Ah, jeez.
Pink Pony Club.
I couldn't.
So,
see
I
it,
didn't
notice-
And the button.
When
the
did,
thing,
oh my gosh, when did they turn into horses?
the dots flashed out and everything.
They
I'm
evolved.
not that in.
All right, so I'm gonna
realize-
give 2 of these guys are gonna get this one.
We suddenly change of schedule. This is no longer D&D. This is My Little Pony. Friendship is magic.
I will not. Just not gonna
Brony
entertain this
power.
joke. I will not. What's that bit from Brennan? It's like, what's the most powerful magic of all? Friendship. Chronomancy. What? Friendship? Or was it love? Yeah, it was love. That's it. Either way, you get the joke.
Close enough.
Close enough. None of it matters. Anywho.
Didn't they go on a whole monologue about why love or friendship, whichever it was the best magic? I mean, he just like, what? No, it's chronomancy, and he just wrecks them with it.
Yeah, he mocked them, and he's like, "Do you think because of like a mom and child die, it's because they didn't love each other enough? No." Yeah. No. Anyway, back to our campaign, not a much more famous one.
Back to your regular recorded.
Yes.
Programming.
As this thing breaks out,
Program.
Gurukir, you're
Yes.
up. Are you just gonna walk away and let whatever happens after this happen, or are you gonna you're gonna shoot in the face with the fireball?
Yep. As I see it start running toward me, I release. I just kind of put my hand up, kind of doing like stop, and a firebolt comes out of my palm.
That's gonna hit.
That's a
Oops.
MD.
He hit with magic,
Yeah, I know, it's
Can
mind
somebody
blowing.
point
and it
out
wasn't fireball.
I can only see this one.
Oh, okay.
Where's the one that's attacking? Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So your fence is.
Then rotate you and the pony around.
Actually, no, scratch that. Remove Roscoe from initiative. You didn't see shit.
Well, I guess how
Not my monkeys, not my circus.
You just witnessed Gurukir randomly put up his hand and fire something into that area.
I didn't see shit.
Should I roll, or can I just automatically assume? Oh, we don't want to go that way.
After the first round, I'm gonna have you make that decision.
Okay.
Is this beast still standing?
Yes, it is.
Hey, what's going on in there? Can I
Oh, I can't do
yell from
another
where I'm
one.
at to
I'm out of
ask?
sorcery points.
Okay.
So never mind.
All right. This thing runs up on you, and that's when you guys hear the roar of one of these things. It's about to take a bite. What's your AC?
Get a roar.
17.
Yeah, it missed.
Can I yell and ask what's going on in there from where I'm at?
Yeah, you can. So Roscoe, are you gonna join this combat, or are you gonna like let Gurkir handle it? Since he doesn't seem like he's.
I'm thinking we do not want to go that way, and Gurik here probably agrees. That's why he reacted that way.
Hey, what's going on in there?
There's just some
Captain,
animals trying to
get away!
attack us. Leave.
Wait, what?
Something's trying to attack us. Leave.
Oh, I'll come in and help, dude.
All right, roll initiative. You told him it was attacking.
Brother.
Oh my god. He doesn't even get his first turn. So
I'm doing my
good.
best.
This is great.
Every time. All right, Gurkir, you're up again.
I will reach down and draw my longsword.
Okay. And then next round, we're going to see a lot more action.
And I'll do 2 swings with my longsword.
Okay.
Will they both hit 18 and 23?
Yes, they will.
All right. These will be one-handed.
Yeah, after the first one, it's don't even worry about it.
Oh. So just come through and just go, as I kind of draw my sword out, I just flick the tip out toward it and just catch it right underneath the chin.
Okay.
Giggity.
And then I bring it up, flip around, and just as it's starting to fall, I slash again on the back of its neck.
Okay. Nice. All right.
Okay.
First
This
one's
one's
dead.
taken care of. I think we try to get out of here.
All right. So Luffy. Oh, you actually lose your first turn. So so we're actually gonna skip and go right to the one of the other three. Strength. There it
I'll be
is.
right back.
The first, you see this one over here as it nat 20'd on its first roll. After seeing its buddy, get loose, it starts to get riled up and tries to get loose. And after the first attempt is a failure, the second attempt, it breaks free and immediately just starts running for you as well. Gurikir, you're up.
I will. Come on. There we go. It wasn't wanting to swipe, so you grab my horse and me.
I got you.
I will kind of run up past and get up here and swing twice at it with my longsword.
Okay, first one will hit. Second one will hit.
Yeah. These are one-handed again.
Yep. 3 and 6. Okay.
So 9.
Yep, 9 total.
9?
Yep, 9.
Roscoe, are you still planning on just like walking away or joining combat?
I guess since they've joined, I'll join. Looks like my right guy this time.
Okay.
17.
All right, perfect. So yeah, so you, well, I'll put you into the turn order. But okay, so Gurkir, anything else?
I don't feel like doing Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Can't do that one. Nope.
All right. So this one over here tries to break free, but is still locked in its holdings. So Roscoe, you're up. Ride the pony.
All right. Can I actually even move the pony?
Yep.
All right. And I forget what the pony's movement to.
Hmm.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to move me because I can't see anything.
Yes.
If you
What is-
kind of click and drag and highlight both of you, you can move both of you at the same time.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So, what is the pony's movement speed?
I believe it was 40.
Okay, so that
40 or
was
50. Let me double
20.
check.
25, 30,
Ping,
35.
Do not come. Do not come. I'm gonna come.
It was 40. I was right the first time.
Okay.
It also, you guys can tell me, but the war horses can do hoof attacks, and so can the pony. So
Oh,
if you,
I didn't
but
think
I'm
about
gonna
that.
because you're riding them, I'm making it part of your actions.
Everyone talks about the hoof.
Can I
attack, but everyone
say
talks
I
about
had
the booth
the
attack.
horse do a hoof attack? Because I forgot that they could attack too.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Does the pony have anything like that?
Yeah, it
You just
also
said
does
the
hoof
pony
attacks.
has it too.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
They have chode hooves.
So, first, well, actually, they have a charge thing too, don't they?
No,
No.
they do
Is that
not.
only antlered? Is that only antlered beasts?
I believe that's true. Let me double check. Oh, that is the 2024. I want the legacy.
2024 technically is legacy.
It's not my
Yeah.
legacy. No.
Based.
So, okay, actually, you scratch that. The warhorse has a trampling charge, but the pony only has hooves.
Okay. All right. So first, let's do pony hooves.
Okay.
However,
And Justin, I will also have it do hooves. Ooh, Justin, your warhorse did terrible on the hooves. Just gonna tell you.
Oh.
Actually, the pony did great on the hooves.
nice.
So it did the crazy little like spinning hop thing and just kicked this thing right in the face for 7 damage.
Nice.
My little pony, my little pony.
Swear to God, if this turns into you guys just like enchanting your ponies, to have
There's a
different
reason why
abilities.
my name is copyright infringement.
I'm the one with the pony.
That's true. He's the only one with the pony.
He's our only brony.
That's
All
right.
right. Okay. So I'm
can smell 'em
gonna
from here.
whip out my axes.
Okay.
So first is the dragon's wrath weapon, axe.
Okay, and that'll hit.
22. That hits, and that damage is roll faster.
1.
That was crap. 8.
Dead.
Really?
So yeah. So you basically like your little pony kicks it, and then immediately after like you're done like spinning essentially with your pony, as you come around, you just drop the axe and boom, this thing just drops to the ground as if you broke in like right through its skull.
Nice.
Yes.
I didn't even get my second attack. Okay.
I mean, there's still time.
Well, the only other lizard I see is way the fuck over here.
Lizard?
Oh, there was this one. It was just off screen.
Yes.
So I guess I'll at least move us 10 more
Hang on.
that way.
Did you say lizard?
Nothing to see here.
Roll perception, Luffy.
Roscoe was not speaking out loud. This is
Is
me
it normal?
narrating.
Yeah.
My nothing to see here was.
Okay. You didn't hear shit.
Well, besides the fact, it's not like Roscoe said it anyway.
Right.
The Will Wheaton dice curse has passed on to Brandon this
It
evening.
really fucking has.
It bounces between Brandon and me.
Yeah, like it's just and last session it was on Kyle.
Wait, actually, I think it's because I didn't download the latest Windows update.
That's probably right. That sounds right.
That's probably it. Yeah.
You'll have to switch to liquid dice for at least 2 weeks to fix that.
Liquid dice, how does that work?
Oh, they're liquid core.
Liquid core.
Yeah, I
It's
will
actually pretty
admit.
cool to watch. Look at.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, they're like gusher dice.
Basically, yeah. Don't bite them. My first set that I bought actually froze and cracked open while they were on their way here. So
Oh no!
that was a real bummer.
Brandon just disappeared.
Oh, it was
I think his computer decided it needed to do that Windows update.
like right now.
It's time.
So this one, this other lizard got a nat 20 on its strength check to break its bonds, and it basically comes out running, so it's going to get an extra movement. So this thing's just running full speed at you. It's definitely going to, but it does not reach. And then it's just going to do a dash and get close enough that next turn it will attack. And then it's Luffy's turn. Is he back?
Nope, not yet.
No.
Brando. Oh, Brando.
He's also not on the stream. So I will. Whoops! Did not mean to open Steam. That was
Oh, he's back
reflexive.
now.
Sorry about
Hey.
that. Guess I lost connection.
It's your turn.
That's
I thought your
okay.
computer decided with that comment that it needed to download that Windows update right now.
I mean, you're probably not wrong. All right, so it's my turn.
Yep. So it's your turn. Are
Still
you
don't know about
going
that.
in alone, or are you sending in the whole crew?
What do you think? Leave.
He's going in alone.
He's going alone.
That's where you're wrong, bucko.
Okay. Well, the lizards won't fit through that front door, so it looks like they're going around the side.
Oh, that's a door?
Well,
Because I can't see anything.
oh. Let's call it a entrance, I guess.
Can we go single file?
Like a gate of sorts.
You could, just the lizards won't fit through it, so they're gonna have to go through the side entrance.
Oh, like just their actual size? They can't fit through
Yeah.
the...
Yeah.
All right, fine. I guess Luffy is just going to go through on his own. And guys, stay safe over here. You know, hold it down. I'm going to check on the boys, all right? Click if you see anything bad.
Are you bringing your human crew with you, or no?
Hey, Pan Boy, let's go.
Just the chef. Got it. All right.
Yeah, because we're about to cook.
All right.
Ha ha.
All right, so... One...
Realizing I should not have let Gurukir.
Wait, so
bring his
does
horse
my movement start? So the horse takes up like that 4x4
Oh.
square. Does it start at the next square after that for my movement with Luffy?
So with movement, you can move through a friendly
I'm just
space.
tied-
Well, I'm not in
together to
initiative
it.
right now, right? So I can pretty much move as far as I want, right?
Say that again.
No.
So I'm not in initiative, so I can move as far as I want.
No, you are in initiative.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's literally your turn.
So with that
Also-
being said,
Also,
does
this
my
is not Baldur's
movement
Gate, so that's not how that works.
start at that pretty much where the chick's horse is?
Yes.
There we go, Derek. I fixed it.
One,
So pretty much
two,
your-
3, 4, 5.
Thank you. It's okay. Your hooves missed anyway, so it's not like it made a difference in combat.
I know that's why I moved him because
And then can you move Pan Boy down here with me too? Because I can't see anything.
Yes. I'm gonna assume that he dashed because the entrance is over here, so he has to walk through that.
Can I throw myself into initiative now?
You absolutely can. Yes. Now that you
No.
see everyone just one at a time, like running in there, it's like, oh, there's something happening.
Oh, it's not for that.
Oh God! Don't.
These could
Oh
have been my
no!
friends.
Oh no! Will he even know?
These were my fellow lizards' brothers and fathers and
We're gonna find the castle is
kinsmen,
wiped out by the time we get there.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
and you massacred them. For what reason?
All right, Luffy. So, what is your plan at this moment?
I'm gonna try to save this guy.
Save the lizard.
Yeah,
Okay, by doing
talk
what?
no jutsu him. Hit him with that persuasion.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna need
He's
you
gonna
to.
raise that
If you're
lizard.
trying to actually like, get the attention of a lizard who has not yet been attacked, by the way, but he is ill-tempered. Roll me animal handling.
Hang on, I'm looking at my languages too to see what I have.
What's funny is there is one in here that you can actually command.
Yeah, I can speak Draconic, so I should be able to speak to him, right?
Yeah. Wait. Giant lizards. They don't have a language. No. Giant lizards do not have a language.
They speak meat.
They speak. I'm hungry.
Exactly same,
Yeah.
same, but different, but still same. So, roll what?
Roll animal
Animal
handling.
handling. All right.
Yep. And
Thank you, Lord. I have
There
a
it is.
Oh my God, he had
There's
double
a
digits.
high
It
double
was-
digit.
as you're like trying to like body language communicate with this lizard, you see it begin to calm just slightly.
Because we have a connection.
I need you to do me a favor though. Roll me a history check.
I thought you would never ask.
See my moment. It's come.
I've been
It's
preparing
here.
for this for so long. You suddenly remember that you have a trident that lets you command sea creatures.
Oh, what's that doing in my back pocket?
Does he really?
He does.
I
He
do.
does.
It's the trident of fish command. Or whatever. I think it was fish command, right? That's what it's
And
called.
that'll
Yeah,
It's
try
not
to
a clever
fish
name, but
command.
it is what it is.
command lizards.
Not
Does that
all of
count as a
them,
fish?
but there is one. So it's almost like out of instinct, you pull this thing out and you kind of hold it and speak command through it, and something finally responds. Not the lizard you're talking to, but the one in the back suddenly stands abruptly still, as if it's been given an order.
Please be friend.
Is that what you're telling it to do? Befriend?
No, that's what my internal monologue.
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
And with that, we're going to go into, well, okay, so Luzarious, you rolled initiative? Oh,
Oh
God.
no! Why do you say initiative?
He did. He rolled initiative
If
earlier.
friend, why initiative?
Well, because initiative is still happening. There's still an angry lizard. And also a Luzarious here. All right, Luzarious, what is your plan, intention?
So after witnessing a certain individual leave his lizards,
Oh my
the closest lizard to me, I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple of swings at it.
First thing, I need you to roll perception. I need you to roll perception before you do that.
Son of a bitch.
This is
it's
the
12.
worst event since Name King.
What did you roll?
It is a 12.
That's high enough to notice a person. You notice that he left the thief woman out here.
That's okay. I can
No.
take her.
It's not about taking her. I'm just saying, like, she's gonna witness you doing this. Okay. Okay. All right. So you're gonna swing on the lizards. All right. Roll me some punches real quick. We're gonna do one more round of combat, then we gotta call it a night.
Oh shit! That's a nat 1.
Oh, it's beautiful. You go to hit this thing, and instead of my usual rules, we're gonna make this a little more role play since you're doing a dickish thing. You go to punch this thing, and you actually end up like hitting you go to punch it. I'm gonna say in the face, like literally, like you go to punch it in the face. You miss and punch an actual rock, and when you make contact, you literally go like, "Ah, fuck!" and bring several people's attention, pretty much everyone, like within a certain vicinity, hears
Friendly
you yell
fire
that.
is not tolerated.
And she turns around and she's like, "What are you doing?"
Kyle rolls seduce.
They really ought to roll that as a check. Deduction check.
Just a seduction check.
Yep.
Using
That'll be in
using-
6E.
Using
It's probably
Demon Daddy,
performance.
I'm going to intimidate her, and I'm going to be all like, "You don't see anything."
Roll me intimidation. With
You don't want to-
advantage, but still, roll me intimidation.
Roll it with
These
what?
are not the droids you're looking for.
You can roll it with advantage, but roll intimidation.
Is a 7.
With advantage.
She looks at you dead in the
That's
face
my
and is
strong,
like,
independent woman right there.
she just looks you in the face. She's like, I can see you.
Really? Really, bro? Really?
She just like walks. She just like yells to Luffy, and she's like, "Hey, the scary one is trying to punch the lizards. I don't know what the hell he's doing."
Scary one.
Spooky
Sorry.
boy is acting up again.
Spooky boy's acting up out here.
That's good. That's good.
Sorry, so that first punch was a nat 1. What else? Are you gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a witness now. Fuck it. Whatever.
What did I do to you?
So let's see that one. That one is that's a fucking 32 to fucking hit. Like that's
Yeah, that'll be a miss.
That will hit. Yeah.
So let's see here. That's that's that, and then so with 1 claw damage, that's gonna be 12 damage with that punch.
Really,
And
that's
then-
it.
Well, I'm not doing all the extra shit.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Still just
I'm
shocked.
just doing the punch and then the claw with it. That's it.
So yeah, so this thing takes the hit, but it's still alive, and it looks pissed.
Okay. Well, I mean, I still technically have a bonus action, so
And I get that.
No.
that's a 30 to hit.
That'll hit.
And
This is-
that will be 16 damage.
So dumb.
Yeah. So that lizard with the purple tag on it is dead.
Yeah, that was the one that I was going after.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
You know, being the closest makes sense.
As long as we don't kill Pinky.
Right.
Yeah, that was gonna be it for me. Yeah.
Okay.
We're good there. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, huh. Huh. So this will be fun.
Why are you the way you are?
The Marines.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
I gotta feed. Oh shit! Wait, hold on. I gotta roll my murderous intent. Hold on.
Oh yeah, definitely roll that.
Hopefully it's a
Oh.
nat 1.
Almost was. It's a 12 though. That's as low as I can roll without getting a nat one.
Okay. There we go.
I will have my vengeance, whether it's in this life or the next.
So you got a 12. So you actually do not withhold your murderous intent. And yeah, next turn you're gonna
We going on a killing spree.
yeah, you can go on a killing spree. Give me 1 second, but yeah, so the next one up is the lizard who's right in front of Roscoe, who is now like beginning to calm, but we're gonna have him do a wisdom save. It was bad.
The one
Which,
that is next is dead.
no, I know.
Yeah.
This one. Wait, what? Oh
That's
shit.
not
That
next.
one,
Whoops.
the one that's right next to
18
me
was
that's
the-
alive.
That's right. The crazy one was the lower one on this track.
Our
Okay.
new friend.
Mhm.
Yeah, the next one is after me.
Gotcha.
Before me.
So, after Luzarious' turn, all of these bullywugs somewhere on the map begin to want to investigate the loud obscenity that was yelled.
Is that those frog-like things?
Frog people?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So they start to move their way out of where they are. Gurakir, you're up.
I will move up here and 2 swipes with my longsword.
Why? Why are you the way you are?
I know one of those hits. I think both do.
Both do. Yeah. He's trying so hard to get more pets. Probably doesn't help that someone's killing all his
So-
pets.
In the words of the cringe Mega
Who would
Man
do
show,
something like
what
that?
are we fighting for?
This thing is barely standing, and it looks so just beaten down.
He didn't hear no bell.
Yeah. Like it just doesn't know. It doesn't look like it knew what to do with just a
Hit
sudden attack on itself. So now it's furious and no longer friendly.
No more freeing.
No more Fran. Anything else, Gurakir?
No, I don't have anything else I could do besides casting Hunter's Mark, but wouldn't do anything to help out right now.
Gotcha. All right. And with that, we move these bunch of guys over here real fast. The bullywugs. What the hell? There he is. They don't have very fast speed, I'm learning, but that's whatever. Real fast.
And they're not very happy about it.
Damn it. And the next one is the giant lizard who is currently under your command, who is no longer fighting his restraints. What did
Wait,
you
which one?
command him to do?
Wait, the one at the bottom?
Yeah.
Let's see. What do I want him to do? How do I fix this chaos? Does he have any special powers?
So do me a investigation check.
Okay. I know my friends.
Okay, yeah, so after a bit of investigation, you actually notice he seems to have, like, gills.
How is that helpful?
The lizard has gills?
The lizard down here has gills.
That means he's amphibian and could be controlled by your trident.
I thought he already was.
He is. You just didn't know why until right now. Because the others aren't controlled by the Trident.
Oh, that's why you're listening.
Yeah. That's his special power. He can breathe underwater.
Um,
He has gills.
how far can he move?
Your other giant lizards can move 30 feet. So he can move 30 feet. However, he is restrained right now.
Oh, is he?
That's
Okay.
why he hasn't joined the fray.
Does he have any ranged attacks that he can do?
He does not. Holy
Can I
crap, we
roll
made it
like
to 2
a
hours.
perception
We're
to
at 2 hours and 5 minutes.
see if there's like
Nice.
anything in particular that he can do that I don't know of right now? Or
I mean, the investigation would have revealed that. No, you're not aware of anything special that he can do.
so he's pretty much just stuck right now until
He's-
we can free him,
Yeah.
or he gets free somehow.
Unless you have a really sweet ranged attack that could break his bonds. No, that's pretty much it.
Right, and I can't do anything with
Oh yeah,
Luffy
it's not
right
even
now
your
because
turn.
it's
Yeah.
turn. Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Nope. All right. So Roscoe, you're up. Roscoe was right there in front of it when it slowly
Yep.
had joy in its eyes and friendship, and then immediately turned back to murder.
The lizard.
Yes, the lizard.
Okay.
You're proving
So
it right.
first, little pony's gonna go "Meow" and do his hooves attack.
Okay.
On Gurik here.
No. And that hits. Wow, this pony's way better than the warhorse, apparently.
Hey, my pony rocks, man.
So yeah, so the pony does his little dancy, like, kick around and ends up kicking this thing square in the teeth, and it seems to go down pretty fast afterwards. Just, like, it was already bleeding a lot, and then that kick just seems to have finished the job.
What have we done?
I don't even get to attack.
Nope.
Well, if you would have
Man.
paid attention, Derek said after I attacked it, it was barely hanging on.
Yes.
It's like I don't even know my own crew.
Let's see, where are we?
Oh,
I'm not a
God.
part of your crew.
I can't make it to that lizard.
No,
That's
you
where you're
cannot.
wrong, Bucko.
No, because you asked me and I denied it.
Well, I reject your denial.
Luffy, one of your crew members is about to kill that lizard.
Which one?
The which crew member or which lizard?
Crew member.
Roscoe.
Does this lizard look friendly?
It
Or
is
does he-
actually very calm
He's
and
cute and
stock
cuddly.
still right now.
Okay.
It's
So
not even
he's
trying to
not
break out of its
active.
bonds.
He has a love of music and likes to play checkers on the weekends at the local pub. He has a family with 3 kids.
I'm going to start approaching. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
He's a single father because his wife died because of lizard man hate.
Well, I'm kind of pulling up. Should I roll a perception for that? Or
Yes.
$15.
You're very aware of the calm over this lizard. Like, it does not seem bothered by you guys, and in fact is making very clear, like, friendly eye contact with Luffy.
Okay, so I'm not going to attack that one because it's
I know I
not
liked you for
chasing
some reason.
after me, not coming after me, or being hostile.
Yep.
So yeah.
All right. Then with that, Luffy, it's your turn.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Remember that you have a dash action if you're trying to just get to this thing.
Would that be?
It's just another movement.
Oh, and then that just takes the place of like any attacks and stuff.
Yeah. So instead of
Okay.
doing like an attack action, you just do a dash.
Do I have the same movement for?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, can I roll an investigation to see like the shackles or whatever that's binding him up?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
I hate myself.
That ADHD kind of kicks in again. You're
I
looking
smell
at
the
it.
meat in my backpack.
Hold on. Can we just appreciate how you really rolled a 0?
Can
Can we appreciate how I always roll perfect rolls when it comes to making friends, but when it comes to anything else, I suck?
It is true. You could build up an army if you were actually allowed to build
Like
up
I
an
have the
army.
riz of a god.
Riz of a god and the combat experience of a toddler.
A tale of two cities.
Oh god. Why are toddlers fighting in two cities?
Who knows?
So I'm also gonna speed us
It is
up a little bit
awful.
because it is like getting late. Yeah, so
Yeah,
as
that's
you
all
walk
for
up,
me right now.
you're staring at this like cage or these like these chains around this thing's feet, and you're just like, those are. And then you start to notice like how like one of them is a little bit shinier than the other. Like, huh? I wonder how that happens. You start like looking at each one like, how does one get dirtier than the other? And you're
Shiny.
just real hyper fixated on that now. Like that's the only thing you're thinking about.
Yeah, I think that's all I can do right now.
And that's it. And then, but we're gonna call it a night. On the cliffhanger, like as you guys are all finally coming down from this combat that you're in, Luzarious is just blackened out eyes staring at a crowd of lizards, horses, and a single lady with a crossbow, currently considering whether or not to point it at her.
I think we all know who the real antagonist is.
I consider
Luffy.
Luzarious and his demon daddy sort of like a what's the opposite of an anti-hero? Like an anti-villain? Like he's not really here to be helpful. He's here to be a hero, quote unquote, but he's more about
I
causing just
consider
this
him dead.
general chaos.
I will channel every good roll I have into punching him in the face and Thanosing him.
Fair enough. And with that, guys, we're going to call it a night, and I'm going to go straight to bed. But thank you all for joining us. This has been a really fun one, and we're finally at the castle and in an area of the castle besides the entrance. So, like, we're
At what
moving,
cost?
guys. We're moving.
Woohoo!
Progress has been made.
And mind-blowing fact, someone in the party does know why we're here. He's
That's
just on a
weird.
murder spree right now.
But at what cost?
At what cost? But
All
anyway,
my friends are dying.
thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time. And hopefully by the next one, Brandon still has at least 1 or 2 lizards left.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe I'll get some good rolls. Who knows?
So, all right, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.